Welcome to the show that delivers all the delicious topics. Everything is on the menu. We go inside the culture from artists to A&Rs, managers and memes. We may talk about entrepreneurship, sports, politics, current events, even relationships. I am your host, Lance Arrington, along with my co-host.
I'm Your Majesty.
And this is the Hip Hop Diner. What up, girly?
Hey.
That was clean.
It was
clean.
Super clean.
That was clean, right?
It's as clean as this white t-shirt I got on.
Ew.
With your matching copying behind. Why you gotta just why?
It should be like husband and wife or something.
It shouldn't. Nope.
Like that's
no,
the vibe.
we just was thinking
we
the
had
same
Six
thing
Flags
today.
or something. Like I this was not planned.
It wasn't planned. It definitely wasn't planned.
At all.
Just so happened to want to wear the
meant
same
to actually
shirt.
change it, but I was busy.
He didn't mean to change it.
So we just gonna do it.
He just wanted to copy off me. It's okay though. We look nice.
Like,
You look
yeah,
nice.
I guess so.
You look nice.
There we go.
Okay.
There we go. We look wonderful.
How was your day?
It was cool. Just a little tired, you know.
I'm
I
tired
worked too
too.
much. I worked too
tired.
much. Tired.
Yes, given very, very Sunday tired.
Yeah, I forgot that today is Sunday, right?
Today is Sunday.
I just show up places and it'd be like, all right, we here for a couple hours. I forgot what day it is. Sun comes up, the sun goes down for me.
Pretty much the
Yeah.
repeat. I mean, you don't got no days off, so your days just repeated.
It's just one long.
It's one long, just never ending.
How many hours in a week?
I don't know. It's too many.
Yeah. So however many hours in the week is just one long. That's how long my day is. And do the math on that. I don't know.
I'll get back to you.
Yeah, whatever. So I mean, we got a lot.
I'll get back to you on that one.
Yeah. I'm done with math. At the point I am in
the
life,
math ain't mathing right now.
The math ain't math, and I'm done with math, and I'm done with figuring out time frames.
We
and
just
all
know
of
that your week is a never-ending week.
It's a very long week.
Okay, that's perfect.
Yeah.
Well, I had
like
an
them
ending
sandals.
week. I had an ending week. I chilled yesterday though. I didn't really do too much. I worked a good 10 hours and whatnot. Did some house stuff. That's pretty much it. I didn't go outside yesterday, even though I know it was very nice outside.
Yeah,
the weather has been all that lately.
It has been.
It
has
been beautiful.
It has been. I mean, honestly, we haven't had a bad day since.
I mean, this morning it was raining, but I mean, it was very quick.
It was manageable. It didn't go crazy on me. It wasn't. They didn't go hot rain too much on me. You know what I'm saying?
I think the official first day of summer is the 20th.
I thought we did that already.
Nah, it's still spring. Summer don't start till June 20th, if I'm not mistaken.
Maybe that was spring that I was. Yeah, it had to be spring. It was the first day of something. I thought it was the first day of summer.
Summer, fall.
Yeah,
so, yeah.
I thought we did the first day of summer.
It ain't
already.
summer yet, y'all, regardless of what y'all mean.
Memorial Day is the unofficial start of summer.
Very that.
All right, cool. It's Father's Day coming up. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there.
It ain't coming up that fast, calm down.
It's next weekend.
It is. Is it?
It's next weekend.
Right, well,
See what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying?
If
it was Mother's Day, she would have known. If it was Mother's Day, she would have known.
We will acknowledge Father's Day on the next episode next weekend.
I mean,
okay,
I'm giving it early since I'm a father. I'm showing early love to all my fathers. That's all. But we got a lot to talk about today. We'll get into that since she doesn't want to acknowledge Father's Day too early. So we'll just skip over that. We'll come back to that next episode, you know. So what we got for today?
We got a few things to talk about. We got our main topic.
Uh-huh.
And then we have a
bunch of mess.
We got some banter in between. So we're going to be talking about that top 10 female rapper list that came out. If you don't know what I'm talking about, it's on the Shade Room. Go dip over there and see what it is. We're going to be talking Fashionova because they out here wilding with the stuff they out here making.
Yeah, y'all doing too much.
We're going to be talking Jay-Z and his $3 million donation.
$300 million donation. We'll get into that because, yeah.
And we're going to be talking our top 3 biopics. I have my top 3. Lance got his top 3.
Mm-hmm.
If y'all got a top 3 or anyone that you like that's your favorite, let us know in the comments. And then our main topic today, we're going to save that because, it's under the dome.
Yeah,
it's under the dome.
Under this thing. What is this? A serving dish?
It is.
What is the proper name for this thing?
I mean, it's a platter in a dome. I don't think it's like a name for it.
I'm sure it has some type of French
it's the
name
maitre d'.
for it. It's the maitre d'.
It's the maitre d'.
It's the maitre d'.
It's what's on our shirts.
Yeah. I know. I use it as I see it. I know what it's for.
It's the hip hop diner
serving thing.
It is definitely. It is the platter that holds our main topics.
I'm not going to Google it right now. We'll figure it out.
It's a platter in a dome. That's all I got for you.
All right.
So, first topic, this top 10 female rappers list. So, you have the original list. So, run down this list that the Billboards, and it's based off of Billboard's top 10, right?
Yeah, it's Billboard top 10, right? And they're basing it on the activity of the past year, which is we're in 2024, but most of the stuff they're basing it on the activity of 2023, right? And I'm not really, based on how they have it listed as far as the
order.
And the songs and the projects that each female put out, I'm not really mad at them for that. As far as that goes, I redid the list personally.
Let's hear the original list, then let's hear your list.
Well, they have Nicki Minaj listed number 1. And as far when they go through everything she did, she had a lot of cosigns. She did some stuff with Sexy Red. She had the Pound Town 2. She had the Barbie situations going on. She had the Hot 100 top 10 hit Barbie World, right? She had the Pink Friday 2 situation going on, which actually sold 228,000 first week units, which is very impressive. So I understand why they have her number 1 right now on this list.
Not just because she's Nicki.
Not just because she's Nicki.
Okay.
I mean,
you got the facts to back it up.
Yeah, she it's not just because she's Nicki. I'm gonna just read this real fast. Nicki turned in another memorable campaign in 23 as her potent pen remains as sharp as ever. She co-signed Sexy Red for her first Hot 100 entry on Pound Town 2, which kicked off Red's ascension to stardom. Minaj then teamed up with Ice Spice for the Barbie movie anthem and Hot 100 Top 10 Barbie World, before capping off the year with the versatile Pink Friday 2, which topped the Billboard 200 with 228,000 first week units, along with 14 of his tracks debuting on the Hot 100. That's
so. Did she work with Sexy Red first or Ice Spice? Didn't she co-sign Ice Spice first, and now she's kind of like hopping on the Sexy Red popularity bandwagon? Or am I tripping? Because I feel like she definitely was co-signing Ice Spice first with the whole Barbie World thing, and now you hear her being featured. All right, so that leads us to number 2, my
guilty pleasure is like female rap, but I don't follow it that much. Like when
it
come on, I don't cut it off.
I think, but y'all can let me know if I'm wrong.
Yeah.
But
number two, they have Sexy Red. I ain't mad at that. You know what I'm saying? Me personally, I would have put her number 1.
What?
Just because
1?
Yeah. She's number 1 on my other list. Sexy Red is a vibe.
I disagree.
Sexy Red is a whole vibe. When that shit, when Get It Sexy come on, forget about it. Like, forget about it. So that's why I said Sexy Red number 2. Then they have Megan Thee Stallion number 3. You agree with that?
I'm gonna just let you run down the list, and I'll give you my others. I'll give you my little 2 cents after you run down the list.
Doja Cat number 4. Ice Spice number 5. Glorilla number 6. Cardi B number 7. Lotto number 8. JT number 9. And Flo Milli 10.
Okay, so I don't agree with some people on this list as far as rapper. Like Doja Cat is like, when did we consider her as a rapper? I like Doja Cat. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah, I love Doja Cat.
I love Doja Cat, but I don't really think I consider.
Yeah, right?
I don't really consider her a rapper because all of her songs are not rap form.
Exactly.
So I don't see why Doja Cat is on the list, and I don't see how she's on the list as number 4.
Because they have a tendency to mush us all together sometimes.
She over Cardi. How's she over Lotto? That doesn't make any sense. Make it make sense. It don't make no sense.
I have her on one of my lists. I have her over all of them.
But she's not a rapper.
No, but as talent wise, I'd rather listen to Doja over some of the other.
Yeah, but this list is specifically
No, now this is based on Now this is based on her activity also. Yeah, but again, like I said, Billboard, they don't give a fuck about that. They just gonna sprinkle it all in there. They don't really care.
I personally don't think that Sexy should be over Megan. I don't think that she should be over Cardi. And I definitely don't think that she should be over Lotto. I think that as far as rapping, I think people just like her because she's popular. I don't really think that, like, her songs is cool. Don't get it wrong. Like when Get It Sexy come on too, I'll be
yeah.
But I think she's just what's hot right now. She's just popular. As far as rapping, I just feel like she's talking over music.
Oh yeah, nah. Like now we talking skill wise. Skill wise, that's a whole nother thing. Now we putting Nicki back on top, right? And then we going Cardi, then we going Meg, then we going anybody else after that, honestly.
So
those are the only 3 real rappers on this list.
Yeah, I agree with that. Somebody said that Doja is underrated and can rap. Now
she can. Now I agree with that.
But she's not a rapper.
I was
Chris
having
Brown is not a rapper, but he just did a whole diss and just
yes. So I was having this conversation with somebody else. Like, she can give you straight just rap bars.
Who is she?
Doja.
Oh, God.
She's just talented enough she's just talented where she stretches that out sonically.
Mm-hmm.
And she turns that into a song that you don't identify as a rap song. But the way she presents her lyrics for the most part is rap. She doesn't really sing she'll sing you the hook.
Mm-hmm.
But she melodically raps to you.
But I wouldn't put her in a category as a rapper.
Your little buddy.
You would definitely put her in like a pop. Like you wouldn't consider Chris Brown a rapper.
I think because her talent, I just believe that Doja's talent makes you not look at her like a rapper. She has a wide spectrum of ways she can go. Definitely a lot wide. Her bag is a lot deeper than this other list of people.
So somebody said that the rappers on that list is Nicki, Megan, and Cardi.
Yeah, for sure.
I think so too.
Yeah.
I think those are the rappers.
Yeah.
Now everybody else is just like entertainment.
Sexy, Glow, and Lotto and Ice, they vibes. Flo Milli
I think Lotto was a rapper. I would consider Lotto a rapper.
She is, so she would be 4th on that.
Yeah, I would give her that.
I'm telling you, on my list of top songs out of these people, Sunday Service to me is the best song.
Okay.
Sunday Service based on the song structure, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then for that list, I got Yeah Glow as number 2. Mm-hmm. That because I like that video and I like Glorilla's smile.
We putting videos in the
equation. Like that's. I mean, you got it. I like the video. I mean, that's based on
the video's behind the video.
I like the video.
Okay,
yeah, Glow. You know.
Okay.
I like what she's saying. I didn't even know
there was a video, but okay.
Yeah, I like what she's saying in that. And then number 3 is any song by Doja Cat. Any song by Doja Cat after
the vibe.
Yes,
she's
exactly.
A performer. She's an entertainer.
Exactly.
I love her.
Exactly.
Her live anything is just all that. Like she's gonna give you a whole show.
Exactly. And then Enough by Cardi.
What? Cardi's catalog is deeper than Enough.
Yeah, but I'm just going by.
We're not subject to her.
I'm going by. I'm going by her most recent thing that's playing. That's in rotation right now, and I like Enough. I'm just going by the most recent situations, right?
I'm about to say, don't like that.
Then it's Get It Sexy, because girls love it.
Cause it's a thot song.
Exactly.
It's a ratchet
song. I know they about to get up and get thotty.
It's a twerk song.
I know they about to get up and get thotty. So
we need that for the summertime.
Yes, Get It Sexy.
Period.
And then I do like the Never Lose Me drum by Flo Milli. It's just a little bop.
Okay.
I don't turn it off when it's on.
Okay. He's not turning it off.
Yeah, I don't cut it off. I let it rock.
Okay.
Yeah, I might be doing other things, but I don't be like, But
that's not in your playlist.
Nah.
It's just if it's on, it's on.
None of honestly, I listen to a lot of satellite radio, so when it come on. Yeah. But the vibe list, I got Sexy as the number 1 vibe.
I just think she's popular.
Because she's the number 1 vibe.
I just think she's talking over instrumental music.
She's doing wrestling. What else is she? She's just Sexy a whole vibe.
But how long she gonna last?
I mean, a while. A while. A lot of people identify with Sexy.
Y'all like to support and make people that's just so like, I don't want to say corny, but just like, I don't know, like
average, regular,
like people who just like
non-talented,
like
mid.
like, and this is going off of music. I'm just talking about making people famous. That's just like, how? Like Miss Netta and Mr. Charles, they as famous as I don't know what now. They doing promotions.
You talking about the people that cook and
yes,
like
they really made them like super famous.
Yeah, I'm not gonna speak.
Super famous. Like they get endorsements to everything. Like it's crazy. Y'all taking the corny. Let me not say they corny because I ain't mad at them.
Yeah, do your thing.
I'm not mad at them. You went from cooking to now doing club events, and you got a song and a video and all types of stuff.
Sexy doing wrestling. She a vibe.
But y'all give the attention to people that you know is like, I don't want to say corny because I don't want to discredit nobody's talent.
They give the attention to, I mean, they do what the propaganda wants them to do. They attach themselves to the people that are put in front of them.
I would agree with that.
Exactly. You know, we do what they want us to do. We're going to give you this and you're going to attach yourself to it and you're going to love it.
You want to watch it because you don't want to watch it. Like you don't want to watch it, but you're going to watch it because you don't want to. Like I feel like that's a lot.
Everybody got a little ratchet in them. Like it's not everybody has everything in moderation, right? So that's what I'm saying. There's a place for Sexy Red. It's a place for all of these females on the list. But there's a place for Sexy Red, just like there's a place for Glorilla Lotto. I mean, they all kind of talk about we know
same
what they
thing.
talk about, right? Mm-hmm. So yeah.
Cause it ain't never nothing different. It's always the same thing. All the songs got the same topic, basically.
Because you either not lyrical. Like, I mean, that's not even got something, because you can talk about that stuff and be a lot more lyrical than what you are. You just don't have enough. You just choose to talk about that. Because I'm like, either you don't have enough life experience to take your music elsewhere.
That's just what's popular now.
And that's just what's popular right
because
now.
Queen Latifah ain't never. MC like ain't never.
No, because okay,
Rhapsody ain't never.
That goes to that whole thing with the Fashionova stuff. It used to be a certain point in time in the world where you actually had to be the thing that you said you were.
Meaning what?
If you was a rapper, you had to be talented. If you were a singer, you needed to be able to sing. Mm-hmm. If you had a big butt, you actually had a big butt.
Okay. So now we tapping into Fashionova. Okay. So what should be for Fashionova? Because
they selling lies and deception to the people.
They selling lies and deception to the people.
Yes.
Okay. Elaborate. Because I don't know what's going on.
Because I'm tired. Like, okay, so they have this dress, right? So I'm scrolling through and they have the dress and they call it, and it was like, I forget what the caption was. It was like, this is going to put BBL. It's not going to do that. But I get what they were trying to say. Mm-hmm. It's actually padded on the sides where it gives you extra hip and it gives you extra buttocks area.
It gives an illusion of.
It gives you an illusion of having wider hips and a fatter ass.
I mean, girls.
And I'm just like,
as a Spanx.
I'm tired. Yeah, like it Spanx.
Yeah, we got that as Spanx. We got my dress.
But I'm tired, and I'm thinking about it. I'm like, guys don't get to do that. We don't get to walk around with fake money. Uh-huh. We don't get to walk around with socks rolled up for girth day. Okay. Like we don't get to. You don't
get to enhance things.
Yes. I started to say we don't get to enhance our height. Then I scroll down and Fashion Nova on bullshit number 2. They got the insoles for men.
Bullshit number 2.
Yeah, like
so they got insoles for shorties.
They add insoles to shoes for dudes. And I'm like,
does that really make you tall?
I come from an era when you had to be the thing that you said you were.
So real recognize real.
Real recognize real. You wasn't out here, you couldn't come out here pump faking. Mm-hmm. There was no mechanism for pump faking. Mm-hmm. Fake jewelry was probably it.
Fake jewelry and fake sneakers.
Yeah, that was probably as far.
You're not coming outside with no fake forces.
Yeah, like
it wasn't going to get spotted.
No, that's not true. Because let me tell you something. I was good for a fresh pair of $50 forces off the deuce. And let me tell you why. Tell them why.
Because
you spend enough money on air. they break down the same way.
How much are forces on a reg?
Back then they was $80.
Okay, but you get them from the man.
If you get the right pair of bogus forces for $50 off the deuce. You couldn't tell the difference between the same $80 pair.
I'm not looking at hard.
You getting one. You get, we call them the one and dones. You getting one run off them Jones.
I don't wear forces on.
You getting one run out them Jones. Like the one and dones. We throwing on. We get fresh teeing it up. These forces, all that. Like that was as far as it went though. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers might have threw on a fake low. Like you said, Polo fake assassin. Clothes. Yeah, like that was it. But they still doing that, right?
Y'all know Polo Assassin when y'all see it though. Versus the regular Polo.
Yeah.
You know the fake low when you see it.
Polo swoosh, all that. We know.
So now
it used to only had the big horses, but now Polo got the big horse. So.
Right. So now men can be out here faking their height for real.
And I don't get that.
But you know what? Not even just fashion. I mean, now y'all got hair pieces. Y'all got beard pieces.
Yeah,
like,
there's a lot going on.
There's
a lot going on. Apparently, fake abs. You can get penis enlargements. You can get your knees, your shins lengthened.
Like lace front beard. Like all types of stuff. Y'all just out here scandalous.
I mean, we're evening the playing field because y'all been doing it for years. How would you feel? How would you feel about a man with a fake beard? Or a fake what would like seriously, what's
God.
an acceptable fake for you?
Why I gotta be fake? Why you coming?
Because I'm saying because I mean,
no, I'm not asking you. I'm why I gotta be fake? Like why you gotta come to me fake? Why you can't come to me real?
Exactly. That's what I'm asking about the dress and all of that. I know so I used to work with this young lady, right? And she was very petite. She was very petite, very pretty girl, but very petite. And on everything that I love, this girl would have on about 5 pair of pants, trying to make herself thicker.
That's too hot for that.
It's just the stuff that y'all do. Like it all go back to like back in the day when you used to see them stuff in socks and they bras and all of that. Like. Why do y'all get to do that?
Because I think that when females see what other females have that they don't, they kind of want to, like, I know in middle school for me, like, I used to feel a little insecure. I'm like, dang, all the girls, like, they all fully grown and stuff. And I'm like real small and stuff, but I'm grown now. So, but I mean, you just, I guess other people make you feel insecure because those people are getting attention and you're not. So it kind of makes you feel like you want that attention too. You feel left out.
I hear you, but it's a false attention, right? Because doesn't that anxiety come back, right? Say you old enough to be out at the club and you have one of these dresses on and you're doing it to,
get attention,
to get or make yourself feel better about what you got going on. Like you said, you comparing yourself to other females. They a little more hippie and all of that. So you trying to put your thighs on, your football pants on. You know what I'm saying? So you go out the house with your football pants on.
Call the football pants.
And now you getting this attention. The attention you getting is the byproduct of your football pants, right?
Yo.
So
I can't.
Doesn't that anxiety come back knowing that this is fake attention because of my uniform?
It only when you get caught.
Maybe that's why girls be playing that little, we think we about to hit, and then they be like, no. Because a lot of that shit be fake. So it's like we get all the way home and it's like, oh, I gotta, and then we don't go all the way through with it because she knows she got her football pants on.
You go in that room and come out a whole different person.
Exactly.
Like, what happened?
Do we get to do that?
I mean, y'all got fake insoles making y'all taller. I mean, how much taller is it making y'all? It can't be but so much the going insole. If it's an insole, it can't make you
like
that 4
inches or something weird. Like, so when that man come in,
that's an orthopedic.
So let me ask you, say you met somebody that was presented as 6'2", and he was really only 5'11", right? And then y'all go home.
You take his sneakers off,
or he just comes to see you. And just in regular, he comes visit or whatever, he walks in and, you like get comfortable, take your shoes off. He takes his shoes off and he drops like he getting out of a truck.
It has to be a drastic drop for me to notice. Like my
4 inches is a drastic. 4 inches is
but
a
like,
drastic.
is it really a 4-inch insole that y'all putting on shoes?
I mean, it's like a slant. Yeah, it can.
I've seen it.
Yeah,
but I'm just like, does it really put that much height on you for real?
I think it does. I think it was like 4 inches.
I'd be a little confused, but
I mean, they have sneakers that like with a 1.5 inch insole. I mean, with a 1.5 inch sole. So it's some sneakers that I put on that make me look taller. I didn't buy that sneaker for that purpose. It's just the way the sneaker is designed.
Yeah, some sneakers are like that. Like girls have sneaker wedges. It's a sneaker, but it's a wedge to it, so it makes you taller. But girls wear heels, so I don't know.
So it's kind of like these niggas out here wearing heels now.
You're wearing wedge sneakers.
Yeah, wedged
insole sneakers,
flip flops.
I don't know. I mean, like when a girl wears heels, like when she take her heels off, she's back to her regular height, but that's normal for us. I guess.
Yeah, we expect that from y'all.
Because y'all know that we know
you wearing heels.
I don't know. I really don't know. Like if I were a guy and he's like this much taller and then he takes his shoes off and he comes this much, I don't know what I would even say or do.
All right, so back in the day, right? I met this girl at the gas station. I was out with my cousin. He was down south. What's up, Jermaine? He'll know the story. My cousin Maine, shout out to you, bro. You know what I'm about to talk about.
I'm scared.
So we out at the gas station one night. And, like down south, gas stations are the hangout spots. Like that's where people hang. It's not a lot going on in small towns down south.
Okay.
So we pull up, group of girls out there, whatever. Long story short, I meet this young lady, get her phone number. Boom, boom, boom. We exchange pleasantries, whatever. She's looking wonderful, beautiful, face done up. Everything's immaculate.
Well, thank you, Lance. No.
Everything's immaculate.
I think she's talking
I don't
about
know
me.
if you want to claim this one, but you do look immaculate, though.
Okay.
Like, this ain't you.
Okay.
So, fast forward next day, I call her. Boom. She like pull up on me. She live out now. We used to hang out. The projects don't look like projects down south, But that's where we went. That's where she was at. She like pull up on me. All right, boom. Pull into the complex where I'm riding around looking for. I'm on the phone with her. Now I ride past this. I ride past this. Not the girl that I met yesterday, young lady. I don't want to call her
past her, but she.
Yeah, okay. She's not what she. She's very unattractive now.
Because she got her makeup on.
But like, the difference between.
What's the difference?
It wasn't an enhancement of your face. It wasn't an enhancement of her face. It was a mask. It totally changed what she looked like. In the sun, the next day, she looked completely different with no makeup on. Okay. To the point where I just kept going.
So you knew it was her, but
I knew it was her. She told me where she was at. She was like, I'm sitting on the such and such, and I'm riding. I'm like, this can't be her.
So how did you get out of that?
I just kept going.
And so, I can't find you. I'm leaving.
Yeah, I'm not from down there. Just don't pick up my phone no more. I was good at ghosting when I was a young boy. I was King Ghost.
You was King Ghost?
I was King Ghost.
I think y'all are.
Yeah, my head. But yeah, like, it was just disappointing because she shouldn't have been out there doing that to people. And that was like my first.
But was it just makeup? Like, I'm trying to figure out like how much of a difference was
it was a complete
appearance.
It was a big difference. You never seen those before and afters like on the gram and social media of the makeup making the girl look like a cup. It turned a smoker into a top 10. You've never seen any of those transformations?
I've seen them.
You've seen them.
Yeah.
You've seen them. Exactly. Yeah. It was one of those.
Nasty work.
Mm-hmm. And I've never trusted it ever since. And I don't get why y'all get to do that to people. So when I saw the Fashionova thing, I'm like, oh, they added still.
I feel like with females, certain things are expected. We wear makeup. We wear.
But y'all better without makeup.
Some are, and obviously some aren't. I mean,
makeup, like, yeah, it's like y'all this is like when you have blemishes and stuff on your face, y'all put makeup on to hide the blemishes, but the makeup makes the blemishes worse. So you have to go through a phase of no makeup and just cleansing your face and doing proper skincare to get rid of the blemishes. Like, don't mask it. It's just going to be years of just hiding blemishes. Like, take the time and fix your face.
that's for some females just hard
And then
to do.
other people just slapping it on it over ugly.
Not ugly. Not just straight ugly.
Just straight like boom,
just
we out
straight
here.
ugly.
But then they throwing on hips. They putting on their football pants. Now it's one thing to actually get your breasts enlarged or your butt enlarged or your hips enlarged, because now, even though it's fake, when you take your pants off, it's still there.
Mm-hmm. But the shock when it ain't. It's
the
like
shock when it ain't.
Would you, like, if that happened, like, where maybe you were physically attracted to a female because of what you thought she had, and then she didn't, would that make you be like,
it's
yeah,
like
that's not gonna work?
Huh?
Like, would you like if you met a girl out and she looked a certain way, and then you like go to her house or whatever the case may be, and then that's not the case? Like, would that make you still talk to her?
I mean, no, like it depends.
Like, no,
because that happens for the most part with y'all a lot, because y'all wear clothes that shape your body a certain way. So when y'all take y'all stuff off, it's not always the same shape. So we deal with that to a certain extent already. Yeah. Like, you know,
push-up bras, they set us up, and then when they come off, they go down.
All of that type of stuff. This is lifting this up, this tightening this, and all of this. Like, this is lifting your butt up. This is doing this. This is doing that. So when you take that stuff off, of course, it don't look the same, but it's not. We still
proportion.
Yeah, we still know that. All right, it's cool, and we at the point of no return anyway. Like, we not, like,
okay,
whatever.
It's not completely drastic. We're like, it's you're literally taking off a whole nother body.
Yeah, it's not a drastic thing, but it's like a dude walking around. Like, it's like if they had pouches on your boxers and they inserted like little little bean bags and some shit like. And you just walk, like
inserts.
Like just got beanbag inserts for you.
Stop giving people ideas.
Yeah, like they just got beanbag inserts for your boxers.
Do not
you just
do
walking
that.
Around with we just walking around with all these husky bulges with
the gray sweatpants.
Yeah, with gray sweatpants and the skinny jeans, and that ain't it.
But guys do that as male entertainers. Y'all,
we not male entertainers. Like, we not talking about strippers. Like, like they doing their own thing anyway.
Oh, so it's the illusion, it's the fantasy.
That's cool. Like, that's what y'all expect from male strippers.
Okay.
But that don't translate to us just walking around with bean bags in our joints.
But I don't see how it's kind of like not the same thing, though. You did not. I don't see how it's not the same thing. Like, if I go to a male strip club and you look one way on stage, but then you look a completely different way, it's like, oh.
You talking about like if you was to take a stripper home or something?
What they call it? Stuffing?
I have no idea what they call it.
Yes, you do.
I have no idea.
They call it stuffing.
Yeah, like,
somebody let me know. Is it called stuffing? When guys, like, when y'all backstage getting dressed and stuff, and y'all do that little pump thing or whatever the case may be. All the Queensman fans know what I'm talking about. I think it's called stuffing. They stuff. They stuff. And stuff. Anyway, what's going on with Jay-Z? Because I can't keep doing this with you. I can't keep doing this with you at all. So Jay-Z is donating $300 million to.
Stop coming out with your football pants.
No. Lance, we off that. Cut it out. Redirecting to the next topic.
So this is
get it together.
So Jay-Z. The headline reads, Jay-Z and Roc Nation launch a campaign to help Philly students attend private school.
Oh,
okay. So so as you break it down, is an educational campaign to secure $300 million in scholarships for kids K through 12 from low income households so they can attend private school in the city. Still sound good, right? I mean, right?
Yeah.
But it's called the Pennsylvania Award for Student Success. It's PASS, the acronym PASS, also known as Senate Bill 757. It aims to increase education opportunities for underprivileged youth attending the state's lowest performing public schools. The offers varying in amount: $2,500 half-day kindergarten, $5,000 K through 8, $10,000 9th through 12th grade, and $15,000 a year for special needs.
Okay.
Now, many critics don't agree with it because the flip side the flip side to providing $300 million and basically securing, not providing, you're securing $300 million in taxpayer money to take kids to private school, is you're taking kids out of public school. And the way public schools are funded by the government, by the state, is based on student population, the amount of students that go there. The more students that go there, the more funding they get. The less students that go there, the less funding they get.
They barely got funding now.
True. Of course, they barely have funding now.
Barely.
So based on them barely have funding now, is it a good thing that he's basically campaigning $300 million in vouchers to persuade low-income kids to leave the public schools?
I don't think that's a bad thing.
And go to private schools.
Everybody can't go. It has to be qualifications. You have to, they must have, I don't know what their system is going to be to make these kids qualify, but I don't think it's a bad thing. I mean, like, the Philadelphia school systems barely have funding as is, I mean, I don't want to say the less kids that they have.
But you hear what you're saying? The Philadelphia public schools barely have funding as it is. So I would think.
But Philadelphia schools are, I don't want to say over.
So why wouldn't he put the $300 million into public schools? Why wouldn't they campaign to have $300 million to update public schools versus taken out of, because again, to your point, they already don't have funding. They're not going to get more funding by taking kids out of public school and sending them to private school. And like you said, again, not everybody can go to private school. There's going to be kids left in public school and they're going to suffer more. The ones left behind, the ones that don't go to private school, are going to have less funding the following school year.
I mean, if it's less kids,
like my sister went to high school that didn't have any textbooks. Like she was in 11th and 12th grade bringing home worksheet papers. You get what I'm saying?
High school, some things get a little easier.
No, but they didn't have textbooks from 9th through 12th. The school didn't have textbooks.
Do you know kids these days don't have books?
No, you got to understand. They didn't. No, it wasn't these days. It was back.
Oh, well, I don't know.
Yeah, it wasn't these days. And they also didn't have. They just didn't have textbooks. They were deep. They were struggling for funding years ago, 20 years ago.
I know when I was in school, at one point everybody got a textbook. But now because they don't have enough textbooks for everybody, it's like,
why don't they have
it's
enough
like 100 books and you use the book while you're in that class and then you leave it there. There's no taking it home. Like, you remember back in the day?
Yeah.
Back in your day?
Yes.
When you was coming home with like 50,
you used to have to take the textbook home and you had to have it covered by a certain time.
Yes, gotta have
it
covered.
You had to go to the store and get the covering for the books. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you used to either cover it with a paper bag, a brown paper bag, or you had the fancy,
the stretchy covers,
St. John's Jones and all of that type with
different designs,
laminated and all of that.
Yes. Now, give me a worksheet. Ain't got time for that. Now all I need is a composition book, a notebook,
but that's
and a
not
folder.
Because the kids got smarter. That didn't happen because the kids got smarter. That happened because schools don't have money. And when those books either got lost, damaged, or whatever,
they got to replace them.
They never replaced them.
Well, I honestly think that it's better anyway.
So that's their thing. So they're saying...
Well, they got laptops, so...
So they're saying putting... out our public schools.
Yeah. Now they got laptops, iPads, all types of technology.
So tens to hundreds of $1 million tax money going to private school tuition, some are saying, is not a good move. The deadline is June 30th. The American Federation of Teachers Pennsylvania called Jay-Z and Jeffrey Yazz, who is the Philadelphia multi-billionaire Republican mega donor, a toxic parent.
Yikes.
So this Jeffrey Yazz person, apparently he may be a future Trump cabinet member. So they're like, this is a Republic-led initiative to further get rid of public education.
I see.
So, everything that glitters ain't gold. That's all.
Pretty much.
I mean, it sounded good from the beginning until you look for it sounds great. You see $300 million, you see donation, you see Jay-Z, you see
Philly. And
Philadelphia,
like, oh.
and you're like, yes, cool, all right.
And then you get down to the nitty-gritty.
I started seeing I started seeing these comments from people like, oh, school vouchers, $300 million school vouchers is crazy, and so I started looking into it more.
And you're like, hold on.
I'm like, oh, so it's not just y'all not even coming with $300 million.
Y'all just picking certain people.
And basically their Rock Nation and Jay-Z, well, I'm not even going to include Jay-Z, but Rock Nation's role in all of this is to provide information to the households about this stuff.
So it got to get passed.
It has to get passed.
All right, well.
The legislation has to get passed. But it's almost kind of like the Cam thing we was talking about last episode. Sending people to take care of people of likeness, right?
Pretty much.
No, let's send Rock Nation and talk to these niggas about shit.
Okay.
Right?
Because they make it sound good. Oh, we going to put Jay-Z name on it, so that's going to sound good.
Oh, they going, get it sexy. That.
Yo, I'm done. You got to chill. I'm not getting sexy. Yo, I'm done.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
I'm done. All right. So our next topic, before our main topic, we got to tap in real quick.
Just real fast.
We're going to make it fast.
Because you didn't tell me what yours was.
No, I did not tell you. I kept my top 3 to myself. And you told me yours, but you told me more than 3, so I don't even remember.
Because
you give me more than 3.
Yeah, you know, I
the one that you told me kind of had me
forgot about this top, so it's kind of like I had to So
the one you told me had me floored because I didn't know what you was talking about.
Yeah, but that's not even on my list. I scrapped that one because I don't feel like explaining it. It's Memphis Belle. And for those that know Memphis Belle, you know what movie I'm talking about.
And now
shout out to
Pops. Lance is.
Shout out to Pops. You don't need to know. Listen,
he just revealed his age.
Memphis Belle.
Okay.
That don't mean I watched it at when it came out. I just know it as a movie.
I ain't never heard of it in my 21 years.
But that's not on my list though. That's not on my list. That's just something me and my dad like.
Okay. All right.
Shout out to Pops.
We're gonna go over our top 3.
I'm gonna let you go.
I'm not going first.
How?
Because I'm not. Man first. All right, I'll go first.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, you want me to, no, because I'll just get mine out the way. No, let me just get mine out the way.
You want to rock, paper, scissors, shoe or something?
No,
like, what's happening?
Usually ladies first, but since you want to save yours and we get a little drum roll for your shit. So.
Okay.
My 3 are Goodfellas.
Are you going from first to or
third? It just doesn't matter.
It's
3.
Because mine's going in order.
Yeah, it's Goodfellas.
Okay.
Is a more recent one for, generational purposes. Straight Outta Compton. I rock with that one. I like the way the picture was, put together, and NWA, they changed the culture in a lot of ways, right? And then the third one is Fire in the Sky. And I almost forgot about that one. Do you know what Fire in the Sky?
I've never watched any of these movies he just said.
It's about the loggers when they were in the woods and the aliens came and abducted the one guy and he was gone for like a week and nobody believed. Huh? It's about the loggers. It's about these loggers. It's about the guy named was Travis something. So back in like this either happened in, I forget what year this happened in. It's probably like 70s or 80s or something. This wasn't in the 90s. So apparently, it was this group of loggers. They had just got off their shift. They were out there in the woods, cutting trees down, all that type stuff. They had just got off their shift, and they were riding down the road, and this beam of light came down from out the sky. The one dude, Travis, got out the truck and went into the light, and it shot him up into the spaceship.
Like, beam me up, Scotty.
Yeah, okay. Exactly. It shot him up into the spaceship. Now, the other guys witnessed this. But when they went and told, nobody believed them. Like, everybody thought that they actually did something to this guy. So they were, until Travis appeared randomly at this gas station like a few days later, everybody thought that these other dudes had did something to the guy. And it was all based on that. And like years later, it was like they got into like how it affected their lives and all of that type of stuff. But it was I like aliens and sci-fi shit. So Alien Abductions is right up my alley. So that's my top 3. Goodfellas, gangster shit. Straight Outta Compton, music stuff. And then I got to end it off with my sci-fi Alien Abductions, Fire in the Sky. So those are my 3.
I ain't never seen not name one of them. So
you haven't seen Straight Outta Compton?
I just said I ain't seen not name one of them.
Okay.
And I meant
so
that
now
to
I'm
a T.
interested to see what we got going on.
Oh, mine is fire.
Well, we'll see. In the sky.
Fire and desire. No, okay. My top 3 going from 3, 2 to 1. 2 and 3 was like a toss-up. I'm not gonna lie. It was a toss-up. But I'm going to put, and I still to this day be having a toss-up in my top 3. Now, number one is Secure. Number 1 is Secure. It ain't never gonna change. But number 2 and 3 is always a toss-up. So I'm gonna just put it. So my number 3 will have to be The Temptations. My number 2, The 5 Heartbeats.
Oh, I was about to say you got to put The 5 Heartbeats.
Yeah, because that's why I said they're kind of like.
And I was just watching The 5 Heartbeats. That's a good one.
So that's how I'm gonna go. So number 3 is gonna be The Temptations. Number 2 is gonna be The 5 Heartbeats, and my number 1 of all movie biopics in the world. No movie is topping this. I don't care what you say. What's Love Got to Do with It? That's my ultimate number 1 favorite. What's
Love
biopic,
got to do with
period.
It?
Yes.
You don't think Ray better than that? See? The fact that you even see how quick I shut that down? See how hype she was, and then as soon as I throw Ray out there,
let me tell you why.
All right.
Because I've never actually sat and watched Ray from beginning to the end in one shot. I always see like bits and pieces, but I never actually sat and watched it. Now, as far as acting with Jamie Foxx portraying Ray, I think his performance was amazing. Like he played Ray to the T. Like I felt like I was actually watching Ray Charles himself. Like if I didn't know Ray Charles as his own self, I think that Jamie portrayed him very well. But as far as the movie, because I never actually sat and watched the movie from like complete beginning to end, I don't really know how the movie went. Like I know the backstory, but I don't know. But performance wise, yes, I think Jamie Foxx did an amazing job portraying him as Ray. But it's not going to top What's Love Got to Do with It, period. That's just my all-time favorite.
Eat the cake.
I feel like of course I know the words like I wrote it. Like what? Listen, I will do the whole movie from top to bottom.
I ain't mad at that list. I ain't mad at that. I
mean, there's other biopics that are good.
The Temptations is probably the weakest one out of those. 5 Heartbeats, I ain't mad at you.
That's why I put them at 3.
Yeah, the 5 Heartbeats, I ain't mad at you at all.
Nobody come see you, Otis.
Yeah, 5 Heartbeats, I ain't mad at you at all.
Which I just found out, if y'all don't know, that was not in the script. Leon, who played Otis Redding, actually said that during rehearsal, and I'm sorry. Leon played David Ruffin. I said, okay. The guy that played, I don't remember his real name, but the guy that played Otis Redding, when they did the rehearsal, apparently Leon said it, and the other actor said he didn't like that. Like, he didn't like that. So he didn't want Leon to say it again. Like, ain't nobody come see. He didn't like that.
So he said it again.
And he said it again when they were actually taping.
To get that real.
Yeah, he was like, he doesn't like that. He was like, he's not supposed to. Did you see his reaction when I said it? And so when they went to, because they told him this off camera, they was like, yeah, he doesn't like when you say that. He's like, he's not supposed to.
That's the whole point of it. Yeah, that's the most natural way to get him, is to say something he actually doesn't like. Since the scene calls for me to say something that he doesn't like.
But that was never in the script at all. That's something that
it's the best way to get his ass.
And that is the most famous line from that movie. And I'm glad that that's not something that they took out, regardless of how everybody else felt. I think that's like,
because now after that natural reaction, the only thing you doing after that natural reaction is faking that reaction.
So I'm glad that he kept it, because that's an infamous line.
Yeah, like all you doing is faking what just happened now. So we might as well just keep the real deal thing.
And if you remember his reaction, it really was like,
Yeah.
So that's my top 3. I mean, there's other biopics that are equally amazing. I think Jennifer Lopez portraying Selena was great too. Yeah. I think she did an amazing job. I think it also comes down to,
I don't like the way that movie ended.
I don't like the way it ended either, but I think with like Ray and Selena, I think they picked good people that look like the character.
I think a TLC one would be good. With
Lil Mama and Drew Sidora.
Well, I don't know.
Kiki Palmer.
They have one? Yeah. I was just saying that I think it would be good.
Yes, it's called Crazy Sexy Cool.
Oh.
And then came out. I'm gonna need Lance to get it together. I need you to get it together. Yeah. Yes. Okay. Came out on VH1 and it stars Drew Sidora.
No, we're not doing any VH1s. And Kiki Palmer. No, yes, Michael Jackson joint came. I'm not doing any biopics off of VH1. You see the Michael Jackson joint when they had Flex Alexander doing Mike? We not doing that. Done. Yeah, we not doing that. Let's go to
only MJ biopic we even acknowledge is The American Dream.
Exactly.
That's the only one.
The 6-part series.
The roots version.
Yes, the roots version.
That's the only one with Jason Weaver, the original.
The joint you came home from school was like, we watching the Jacksons tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one.
I think the New Edition one was good too.
That's solid.
I think it was good.
Yeah, you gotta miss me with the VH1 joints.
Oh my god!
Yeah,
I just want you to know there is one, whether you like the production or not.
Yeah, all that they had Beyonce doing a fucking musical. What was that joint they had her doing back in the day? That was MTV.
Carmen.
Yes.
The opera.
Like, that's not a biopic.
With Mekhi Phifer.
Yeah, I'm cool on anything that they got to offer movie wise.
There is some. I mean, Dreamgirls is another one.
That's solid.
That's a classic.
That's solid. We could do that all day.
Yeah, but I was just letting y'all know that's my top 3. But I'm not discrediting any other amazing biopics that was done. There are some others, but we gotta hop into this.
Yeah, before
topic.
We get out of here, we do got a main topic to go.
We want to make this.
Let's see, because let's see what we got here. It was served on the dish today. Expectations when dating.
Meaning,
like, what do you mean by this? Expectations when dating. What we expect, what women like,
what are expectations when you're dating someone? Because lately, well, not recently, but lately, these girls, and it's crazy that I'm saying this because I'm a female myself, but these girls be having high expectations that you don't even agree with.
Yeah, because I feel like this is not a.
They want your first date to be first 48 and stuff. Yeah, like, I mean, first 40. Oh
first 40. It'll be first. Y'all keep coming up with these prices. It's going to be first 48.
First 48. I mistake 48.
Yeah, it's going to be first 48. Y'all keep 48. Coming up. Y'all keep listing these lists.
No,
it's
but the girls,
gonna be first 40.
The girls that have these high expectations of these men with the first date, where it's supposed to go, they came out with a list, which Lance got over there, the list of what they say, places they refuse to go.
List of places women absolutely refuse to go on first date to, and okay, that's just them thanking you for the list. Don't thank them for this trash.
So I think it's like 28 places on that list, right?
It's definitely 28.
And I'm going to all 28 of them, period.
I know Cheesecake Factory being the number. Do we want to count down or just start at? So number 28. And that's like,
wasn't it a sports event?
Yeah. What's wrong with a sport event for a first
Nothing's
date?
Wrong with a sports event, you bougie heifers.
Yeah, like that's not even a common thing.
Nothing on that list is bougie. Like nothing on that list is wrong.
Yeah, but taking somebody to if somebody took you on a first date to floor seats to a Sixers game, you not going?
I'm going. I got my jersey and everything. I'm going.
What are we really talking about here?
I'm going.
Like, what are we really talking about?
I'm going. I'm going to every place on that list. All 28 places. Wait, hold on. Was the gym one of them? I don't think I'm going there.
Yeah, the gym.
Why would who go on a date to the gym? That's not a date. That's not a date.
I mean, if it's two people that like to work out, if you met somebody on a jog, like say you were jogging and then you ran into a young lady that was also jogging.
I wouldn't consider it a date though. Just like a hobby that we both like to do. I wouldn't call it a date.
But I mean, I think that's kind of the best first dates is let's go enjoy a hobby that we both love to do.
Lance,
it's cheap and safe.
Lance, you want to go on a date with me to the gym?
Yeah, like let's go to the gym. Like,
no, I'm not. Yeah. Yo, you're sick for even saying yeah. You should have said no.
I don't, because I'm anti
Stick with
anything
you.
that's.
Just go ahead with the rest, because I'm done. I'm done.
Based on that video I saw the other day of them chicks fighting at the Waffle House, I'm taking you there just so we can get some free entertainment. We getting dinner and a movie.
No, I'm done.
But I can agree, the Waffle House
first date, I don't think should be a movie.
But what happened to just like you simple stuff. You just liking somebody, you exchange information, they call you on the phone, y'all talk. It's not transactional. Like, both of y'all broke.
Not both of us are broke.
Both of y'all broke.
No.
Both of y'all broke. What happened to just being like both of y'all broke, right? You like that man.
Okay.
He likes you.
Mm-hmm.
Grow together. What happened to that? Like, what happened to just I like this person. I'm going to get to know this person. Nothing. This person has to take me here in order for him to qualify.
Mm-hmm. Now, I did say that even though I'm a female, I think that some of these expectations are even outrageous. And I'm not even the man that has to deal with it. I think some of these girls are absolutely off the wagon.
It is unacceptable. She's, first of all, the list. I wish I could find that list.
What, with the Cash App stuff?
Yes.
How much
Shorty said $40 is never acceptable.
For what?
That's at the bottom. For anything.
$40 for my nails or my pedicure is always going to be acceptable.
$40 is never acceptable. Okay. Was the last, is basically the PS at the bottom. PS. $40 is never acceptable. It was $100 for breakfast.
What are you eating for breakfast? That's $100. I'm going to Cracker Barrel and I'm getting me a goddamn grandpa sampler, and that's going to be like $12.
Like, okay, like if say you at work, right? And okay, I'm gonna cash app you some money to eat breakfast at work. Where are you going at work for $100?
$100 is gonna last me for breakfast, lunch,
all week.
What you mean? You want a guy to cash app you $100 for breakfast when you wouldn't even spend $100 for breakfast yourself? Now that's the buffoonery that I be talking about.
Because you're not about to spend that $100 on breakfast.
You're not spending damn right. Now I will tell you.
You be like, yo, girl, let's go get some breakfast. My man just cash at me $100, and you taking 2 people with you.
That, or you spending it on something else.
Or you spending it on lunch.
Yeah, I mean now.
I can okay, so I see where I kind of feel like where you was depend on the time of the day, right? Or where you at and where you eating and blah blah blah. $200 for lunch.
What are you getting for $200 for lunch? You only get 30 minutes. What are we eating for $200 for 30 minutes?
Even if you're not at work. Say if you got all day, you got an off day, and you want to go eat. Say you want to go somewhere fancy. $200 for lunch.
Take me to Chick-fil-A. I don't got time for this.
Say you go by yourself.
Yes.
Are you spending $200 for lunch?
No.
What are we getting for lunch that we spending? Are we drinking a lot? Because
lunch?
Because that's the only way I see $200 being spent at lunch. Or we having alcohol, we having beverages.
Who asked for $200 for lunch?
That's the list. That was the list.
It was absurd.
I think
you said like $500 for hair or something like that.
Yeah, like $500 for hair or outfit. Yeah, it was like $600. No, it was like $600 for like for your hair. $600 for your hair.
I've heard that
like certain things. It was the food things. I think.
Now let me comment on that. The $600 for hair, I understand. Because listen, let me tell y'all, these hairstylists, these prices are going up.
It get crazy.
But for me personally, I wouldn't have a guy pay for the hair and the service. I'll be like, I'll get the hair.
You would.
I'll get my hair. Like I'll buy my $300 unit, and then I want you to pay for it to get done, or vice versa. But I'm not gonna. I would never do that. I would never do that. That's just me though. Like I'm not gonna have you spending, because hair these days alone is up in the $100, and then people that want to install it, they want to charge you $200 to install. So yeah, you at about $500, but I'm gonna buy the unit and you pay for service.
I think it's really just the audacity for you to say, in order to have access to me, or in order to make me happy, or in order to like whatever. Because this is what I've learned about females, right? This is what I've learned about females. You motherfuckers still ain't gonna be happy.
Okay. Vice versa.
Yeah, because I've cashed out on chicks. You need this, boom. You need that, boom. You need this, you need that, you need that. Because at one point, I thought that was the best way to go.
Mm-hmm.
was, all right, boom, I'm busy, take care of this, because that seemed to be the only thing y'all respect around this motherfucker, right?
No, that seems to be the thing that y'all think women want and need, and that's it.
But
Your presence is not required.
It becomes a thing. Like, it's like, all right, cool. And then 5 minutes later, it's like, did you get it? Yeah, all right, cool. Thank you. 5 minutes later, you're complaining about something else.
I mean, y'all never.
And if I just gave you money, honestly, I don't want to hear you complaining 5 minutes later about anything. Like, just wait till I get off the phone. Because I gave this to you to put you in a better mood, or to like brighten your day up, or to just make you happy, whatever this is. So I want you to be happy. If you 2 minutes later now complaining about the next thing, give me my money back.
Well, I can't relate to that. I don't know. Who would complain after getting a couple $100 for some food or something? Yeah, not me.
Females complain.
You'll hear from me later when I'm done eating.
Yeah, like, I don't care. Yeah, like, at least give me that. Like,
I'm sending you pictures. Look at my nose, babe.
Start cool. Like, yeah, let's do that. Like, let's do that type of thing first. Like,
what color you want them to be? You pick.
I've had females just take a picture of their nails and send it to me, like, with a chip on that joint.
What?
Like, that was their way of showing me that, you know.
Okay. Well, yeah, I can't relate to that.
Yeah, like, they never happy.
So I think an expectation with dating is females have a high financial expectation.
Because everything's transactional now. It used to not be that way.
It is.
It used to not be that way.
It's so sad. And I think those females are just absurd. It's uncomfortable for me. I had a friend who let me tell you, I met one of my friends. This is a crazy story. I'm gonna tell you real quick. I met one of my friends at it's called Copacabana. Copacabana, like not too far from yes. What is that? Is that University City? No, that's Drexel. I don't freaking know. Don't ask me. I'm horrible with the city. But
actually, the one that I don't mean to cut you off, but I'm thinking about the one that used to send me the pictures of her now. She was cool.
Thanks for telling me.
Yeah.
And everybody else. Did y'all catch that?
She was cool. Shout out to you.
Anyway, spin the block. But I met my friends at Copa, and I was minding my business, and this guy kind of like walked up to me and was like, I guess he thought he knew me at first, and then he realized that I wasn't maybe the person that he knew. So he walked up behind me, he kind of like pulled on my hair, and then he like came in front of me, was like, "How you doing?" I was like, "Hi," and he walked out with his friends, and I'm like, maybe he thought he knew me. I don't know, because he was behind me.
Did he know
pulled
you?
My hair? No, I didn't know him.
Maybe, yeah, he had.
I don't know. So maybe he mistook me for somebody he knew. Long story short, he goes out with his friends. Then he comes back in. And he like, "I'm sorry, my name is such and such. What's your name?" Da-da-da. He was like, "Can I take you out? Here go my friend," because she know how I am. I ain't one of them. She like, "Yeah." So she gives him my number, and I'm sitting there with nothing. Like, I have nothing to say. Like, she's literally answering for me.
Should have been like, "Why you tug my hair, bro?"
He said, "I'm sorry. I'm sorry." And then he said his name. He's like, "What's your name?" Da da da. He's like, "Can I take you out? Can I have your number?" So she like, "Yeah," or whatever like that. So she gives him my number. Mind you, I'm sitting there dumbfounded, like, what is happening? Like, she's literally talking for me, right? So she gives him my number, whatever thing like that. He literally puts $200 on the table and say, here's for your food. I didn't get nothing but a ginger ale. I had nothing but a ginger ale. He literally just gave me $200. He don't even know me. He don't know me at all. He just put $200 on my.
Like, that's,
but why would you do that? You don't know me.
That's cool. Like, because that's one, that might not mean nothing to him. That $200 might not mean nothing to him. Like, a lot of guys do that, right?
But you set yourself up. When you present yourself as
maybe
that
that's
person,
how he wants to present himself. It's nothing. I don't think there's anything wrong with that if that's how you want to carry it.
But don't be mad when that's what a girl expects from you, because that's how you came in the beginning.
No, yes. You can't be mad at her for expecting it from him. But to have a general expectation from every guy from the get-go, and just go out the house thinking to yourself, "I am worthy of this list." It's crazy to me.
Wait, you ain't even go over the other places on the list. You said Cheesecake Factory and Sported Event. What else on there?
A bar for just drinks.
What? That's normally like
a safe space to meet, right? Hookah bar. Chicks don't like hookah no more.
With they friends? At the brunch?
We don't do hookah no more?
At the brunch?
Not first date, though.
A first date?
We don't do hookah no more? Okay.
I feel like, I mean,
nightclubs. Yeah, like what are we going to?
Give me the restaurants. That's what the nitty
bowling. No, bowling.
That's fun.
Somewhere that requires a long drive. Movie night. No more Netflix and chill. I could dig that.
Movies is so like you can't talk. You can't like you're just watching a movie.
No, Netflix and Hulu. Like come to my crib. Let's watch it. No. Your first date shouldn't be
at nobody's house
in the crib.
Nah.
Right. Nah. Let's not do that.
Nasty.
Family functions. No.
No.
First date shouldn't be family functions. Ice cream dates.
If you cute like that, some girls bougie. Take me to Baskin Robbins in a heartbeat.
Yeah, like can that be part of the first date?
It could be the first date for me.
Or just like after we do this thing, let's go get some ice cream.
I'm cool with it being the date. Like, I'm cool with it being the date.
Because why does it
they have a lot of gourmet ice cream shops. It really is.
Why? Because the first date you should be getting to know somebody, and you can do that for free. You can just sit down at a park on a bench and talk.
I'm good for going to Kelly Drive with somebody in a heartbeat. I done took a few people to Kelly Drive with me
and just talk.
I've done that with quite a few people.
What happened to that? Like, what's wrong with just knowing somebody first before I got to get to know you, along with knowing how your pockets carry also? Because let me tell you something about that also, ladies. We can fake a couple dates.
What you mean?
Like, we can get money up for a couple dates. Like, just because we go and split, just because somebody take you on an expensive first date doesn't mean that they have money.
Mm-hmm.
That just mean they figured out a way to take you on an expensive first date.
But then does that set the expectation for dates in the future? Because if you're going to take me to Steak 48,
the only reason he did that is because he know you want to go there and he's trying to impress you.
But why do something out of your means if you know you can't keep up?
Because
with
these just
so retarded. Now who's at fault? Her?
Both parties. Oh, okay. Both parties. Yeah, because dudes putting it up with is some like I'm not gonna blame my man that did the $200 thing, but he's not fully not to blame.
I had a ginger ale.
Because they not earning it. They know the cost of everything, the value of nothing.
But with that specific person, I didn't have to ask for money.
Yeah, because he got it. He cool. That list probably don't mean nothing to him.
I could say something like, "I'm going to get my nose done." He'd be like, "How much is it?" Then 2 seconds later, it's the cash app. I'm like, I didn't even ask you for that. And
that's fine. And sometimes you carry it, and sometimes certain females bring that out of you.
I know.
Or that's just the way you carry it. Like, because and he might be like, I don't got time for you in other ways, so I'm gonna take care of you financially. Like, you might not get me on a Friday night to come cuddle with you. I'm gonna send you this cash app.
Okay.
That type of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Real fast. Ice cream dates, coffee dates, Starbucks, church, the gym, Denny's. We counting down to number 1. IHOP, a buffet, Red Lobster, Wingstop. Buffalo Wild Wings. I mean, of a certain age, like if you on a certain date as a teenager, like this stuff is cool though, right?
Well, I gotta be a teenager. I like wings.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like,
okay, go ahead.
Because some of this stuff, I mean,
it's all acceptable. It's just the bougie heifers out here just think it ain't. But go ahead. They want to go to freaking Chima and all this other stuff.
Like Red Lobster. Like, you go to Red Lobster for seafood. There's other places you can get seafood from. Red Lobster going bankrupt. We ain't got to do Red Lobster.
Not bankrupt.
My mom love Red Lobster. Shout out to Mom Duke. She love Red Lobster.
Don't put them out there like that.
They are. They put themselves out there like that by following Chapter 11.
I know.
Okay.
But you had to mention it.
Wingstop. Buffalo Wild Wings. Any fast food chain. I'm with you. Your house goes with the Hulu. That's fine. The movies. Why is the movies not a good first date anymore?
Because you cannot interact with a person if you're in the dark watching a movie. You can't talk.
I mean, that's fine. That's cool.
I don't even know you. You want me to sit in the dark with you?
Yeah. You take somebody to the movies because you're trying to get. But that's a young boy move.
I just feel like that's impersonal to go to the movies
kiss and you can't be in private. That's young bullshit. Right?
Yeah. In public, but in private.
Olive Garden.
I go to these places on a regular.
I'm surprised at Chipotle because y'all love some Chipotle.
Not I.
Chicks love Chipotle.
Cadeau with me, please.
Chili's.
I love me some Chili's. That's my favorite. Top place for me.
Applebee's.
I like the tacos.
And number 1 place, of course, you cannot take any female nowadays. It's Cheesecake Factory.
Bougie hoes.
So these expectations, men don't have these expectations on women.
Do y'all?
No. What expectations are we imposing on y'all?
To get something the first day?
No, we don't impose that.
Or y'all feel as though y'all spent X amount of money by this dollar or by this day, it should be y'all not patient. Y'all don't like waiting. Like y'all just like after 2 weeks, y'all should have already been, and if not, you be ready to dip out. Like, shorty, I done spent this on you. I done took you here. Da, 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 da. It's still not what you want.
That's like,
don't act like ninjas don't have expectations.
I never had that expectation like that. I've never had expectations like that. The only expectations I have from females is if I ask you something, don't lie to me about it. If I come to the person, how you doing? Are you seeing anybody? If I ask you, are you seeing anybody? You tell me no. I assume you're not seeing anybody, and then we talk later, and you like seeing somebody.
But is that an expectation? Like, what are you saying? Your expectation is them not talking to somebody? Like, what are you saying?
Like, no, I expect if I say you seeing somebody and then you'd be like, yes, I'm seeing like, I'm dating other people. Like, however that conversation is going to go, don't make it seem like you're not seeing anybody. You're just out in the open, like not doing anything. Is that an expectation thing? Yeah, it's like communication. That's all I really expect is clear communication from somebody. I don't expect you to pay nothing for me. I don't expect you to take me out. I don't like these are things y'all expect from us.
Absolutely.
Yeah, like we don't. Yeah,
females have expectations.
Y'all have expectations.
Guys have expectations too.
But you know why?
Why?
But answer that question about why guys be like, because we've met your expectations for the night.
Maybe that's your goal from the get go. Maybe your expectation is that, and so you do everything you can to get that.
I mean,
So who's wrong?
Everybody.
The guy? Everybody. Oh, so just gonna blame everybody.
No, like the expectations. Okay. I guess it just depends on what you out here dating for, right?
Like, are guys really
what you out here dating for though?
Are guys really meeting a girl to really date them, or are they meeting them like?
Depends.
With a good intention or a bad intention.
This is the honest truth, right? Don't we all lead with physical attraction first?
Physical attraction, but that's not your intention on doing the most to get to that point.
No, but our physical attraction is what leads us to wanting to engage with you. So it's always quote unquote physical sexual first.
But the point that I'm trying to make is, how far are you willing to go to get to that point? How many dates are you willing to go on? How much money are you willing to spend before you get there? Our
expectations of how many dates or whatever.
Like, your intention may be that. To get that, you know that you have to do this.
That based on how busy you are, the girl's attitude, how much you like her. You get what I'm saying? Like that type of thing. Honestly, I feel like if you don't know if you have the patience, you're single, you have the patience, you like this person, you'll go a little longer before you're probably not even thinking about that.
If that's not your intention, that wouldn't even
But if
matter.
you out running around, you got somebody at home, you just trying to hit real fast, those expectations get sped up dramatically. You try and get it in. You really should just tell her, like, listen, I got a situation at home. I really want to take you out. We could go hang out so I can, you know what I'm saying? Then we can go back to the spot. We could do this, that, and the third.
Because niggas are that honest these days, right?
Huh? No, that's what I'm saying. You should be that honest. Like,
but it ain't.
We used to be that honest back in the day. We used to be. Like, listen, shorty, we just trying to do
dating is nasty work these days. This generation sucks.
And it's crazy when you haven't been in it for a while and you find yourself back in it,
and it's a whole different world. It's like, what
are y'all thinking about, looking at what is the thought process out here right now?
Make you want to spin a block with a few people, right?
Next episode. But I just think the expectations are weird. We could go into that further but I just think the expectations have become a little too transactional. On both sides, probably.
I agree. I think they have to. It's doing the most.
But y'all just present it in a way crazier way. Like, we not making lists of anything. It's like we're almost defending. Like, why do we have to do all of that? And then y'all wonder why y'all single. And like the one girl said, the only thing I bring to the table is my looks. And I'm going to be the head of the household and he's going to be fine with that. And it's like, do you hear yourself? And luckily in the comment section, everybody was like, girl, you crazy. There was nobody really defending that. And I was like, good. It's a little bit of hope in the world.
A little bit of
hope in the world. But, that was interesting. Me too.
Well, just in case anybody wants to know, I like the Cheesecake Factory. I like Applebee's. I like Chili's.
Listen.
I like basketball games. Like, I like walks in the park. I like ice cream. I like everything on the list except the gym.
I might just start doing this stuff just to see the reactions.
We can go get some pizza.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't see what's wrong with a sport.
I don't want to go to a bar, though. I'm not a bar girl.
We ain't around no Waffle House, and you ain't got to worry about that.
I'm not a bar girl. Now, not near a Waffle House, but you take me to Cracker Barrel.
I don't like at least go to like a nice breakfast spot. Like,
yeah, I don't like the brunch.
Yeah, brunch.
Like a lot of brunch places out here
they
now.
don't have brunch on here, but
brunch, yeah, for sure.
Denny's, it's like a lot of these places. I kind of like IHOP, Denny's. They looking at it like is because there's other places now, I guess, where you could go get breakfast from.
Told you, Cracker Barrel. That's it for me.
Yeah,
that's the end all be all for me with breakfast. Don't take me nowhere else.
Because other than that, like
I don't trust nobody brunch. I don't know. I mean, take me where I know. Take me where I know. They got my favorite stuff. Well, that's what I'm saying. I'm not bougie like other females. I don't have these high expectations. I actually think that these higher priced restaurants is uncomfortable for me. Like, I don't want to go to Fogo de Chao with you. Like, not as like a first date. Like, maybe like as we establish some things and it's like later on down the line, like, all right, let's do a little fancy joint. But I'm down with a happy hour at Applebee's real quick. I'm down to go to Chili's. I'm not bougie. I'm not like that. I'm very like, oh, you want to go take a walk? I've been to plenty of walks and picnic dates at Kelly Drive with a few people. Like,
I think even
friends
the
included.
Women, I think this is what I know to be facts. You will do it for who you want to do it for.
Yeah, if you got somebody that's worth that kind of energy.
Like whoever made this list and said I'm not going to the Cheesecake Factory, you get the right moment in front of you. You going to the Cheesecake Factory with Bull. You gonna sit right there and you gonna be happy.
You won't go to the Cheesecake Factory with Bull, but you'll go with your friends.
Yeah, no, she won't go to the Cheesecake Factory with homeboy. She want to stress him out. No, she'll go with the other dude.
She'll go with
because she like him more. And she got she don't want to have too many expectations because she don't want him to walk away. She don't care if she put too many expectations on him. She mad he even stopped and like talked to her anyway. Why did you give him your number and do whatever, your Instagram, whatever it is? Like, why did you even engage? Why engage and now block him? Why engage and stress him out? Shorty blocked me because we exchanged numbers on a Monday. She hadn't talked to me on Wednesday. I seen her on Thursday. I'm like, I'm blocked. Yeah, because we hadn't talked.
But
you hadn't reached out to me either.
Oh.
So
it's communication, like consistency.
But we just met each other. But we just met each other.
What?
Like, we just met each other.
I'm sorry. What that mean?
Huh?
What does that mean?
If we exchange numbers on Monday, right? And then Wednesday I go to call you and I'm blocked, and you say I'm blocked because
Monday,
we haven't talked.
Wednesday.
That's not a little.
I mean, consistency.
And then her thing was like, I'm sorry, I'm just a little crazy.
Consistency is also an expectation. Can be.
Consistent. Okay, so I get a number on. See, because this would have happened. I get the number on Monday. If I call you Monday night, I'm thirsty. Right? Exactly.
No.
I call you Monday night.
No,
I'm pressed.
I don't think so.
I'm pressed.
I don't think so.
I'm thirsty.
I don't think so.
Oh, he's stressing me, burning me out. Oh, he clingy. What he calling me for that fast? Tuesday, maybe.
It shows interest. I think it's weird. I think it's weird if you ask for my number and you don't talk to me till the next day. Like, what you asking for my number for? That's weird.
Yeah, I was busy.
Weird.
Because people be busy, bro. Just because I see you on Monday, that don't mean I didn't have other plans. Like, I'm gonna get with you. Like, now, if I don't talk to you again to the next Monday, that's weird. But if I see you run into you Monday evening, I don't talk to you Tuesday, I hit you up Wednesday, that's not weird.
I mean, I guess in the beginning,
like,
it doesn't have to be every day.
Yeah, like, yes, exactly.
Well, that's not what she wanted. She wanted you to hit her up every day, and that's why you are in the predicament that
expectations.
You're in now. Anyway.
Yeah, and this has been another episode of the Hip Hop Diner. If you like this episode, check us out on YouTube, like and subscribe. You can hear the audio on anywhere that you stream your podcast. Check us out. I am your host, Lance Arrington, along with my co-host,
Your Majesty.
And this has been the Hip Hop Diner.